Hi everybody, I'm back and I'm doing stuff that doesn't involve money, except Netflix. So, $9 a month, but there you are. I am so sorry, I just got a great job and good news, I got cast in a play. I live in Jackson, Tennessee. The Jackson Theater Guild is doing their production of The 39 Steps, which was a terrible Hitchcock movie, black and white movie back in the day, and it's really, really terrible. So they rewrote it, where it's done by 4 actors. In this production, we're doing it with 5. It's 4 men and me, and we're playing 150 different characters. It's going to be so much fun. I play 3, but all 3 women are very different. They have different accents, and they have different looks, interactions with the lead character, so I'm thrilled. I am ecstatic to be part of that, but it is eating up all my time. So let's talk about some movies I was gonna see and then I'm planning on seeing, and then I want to get to Stranger Things because that's what I'm here to talk about. I wanted to see Sausage Party so badly, but living where I live in the bullseye of Middle Tennessee, I don't think they wanted to release it everywhere around here. So the closest theater that has Sausage Party to where I live is 50 miles. Dyersburg is the closest one, and I don't want to give out exactly where I live in my community just in case I get a weird stalker thing, but it would take about 40 minutes to an hour, depending on traffic and everything, to get to the nearest theater where Sausage Party is playing. And now that I know really what the context of the movie is, I know why it probably wasn't released in Jackson, and I hate that. And I could be speculating. It could have been just a minimal release and I didn't realize, but it seems like most people have been able to see it, and I miss Nashville. I used to live in Nashville. I miss it. I wouldn't have had a problem there at all. But Pete's Dragon was the other one I was going to go see. I even put myself through watching that horrid 1970s one, and oh my god, I didn't remember. I had seen it a lot. So there's a fly in the car. The gun in the car. But that... I had seen it when I was a kid. I didn't remember that I had seen it so much when I was a kid, and it all came flooding back to me. So I put myself through that, and I intended to go see, so I could juxtapose it to the new one, and I will get to that one as soon as I can. If I see it on a second week thing like I did the BFG, that's probably what I'm going to do, because I have to, must to, will do see Kubo this weekend, the new Laika film. Laika did Coraline and Box Trolls and Paranorman, which is my personal favorite out of those 3. I think that there's something that just really got to me about Paranorman, and it's going to tie into Stranger Things later, because I think Paranorman captured this really cool old almost 1980s horror teen spoof. I loved it so much. Laika is very competent with their animation. We all know that. It's gorgeous, stop motion. It's beautiful. But there's a story level of Paranorman that I really appreciated, and the aesthetic of capturing a feeling of a film, and that one was my personal favorite. So I have to go give Kubo my money. Sometimes you really do have to think about movies and studios like what really needs money, what needs attention, what needs my ticket, what needs a ticket sold, and Laika movies need tickets to sell. They need your money so that they can keep animating and making beautiful movies. And Kubo looks different. It looks like something I've never seen before. I'm thrilled. I can't wait to review that, talk about that one. So those are the movies I'm gonna see. Sorry about that, everybody. I'm catching up on stuff, but if you're around the Jackson area, come see 39 Steps the last weekend in September. Now moving on to Stranger Things. I just finished episode 1, so I'm going to briefly go over this one, the disappearance of Will Byton. Okay, on my TV, when I turn it on via my Chromecast thingy, only part of the name of the episode pops up, so for a little while I was loading, it just said, the disappearance of Will. Bye. Good point, Netflix. Yep. But bye. He did. He left. He's gone. So that sweet little baby is taken away. And I'm sorry, these guys are probably teenagers. They're obviously teenagers. They are all adorable. They're so cute. I love Toothless, and the first thing I thought about How to Train Your Dragon too as soon as they gave him that nickname. I'm sorry, but he's great. The little black kid, I'm sorry, but the black kid, he's darling, he's precious. I love how passionate he is about the board game, but he gets snuffed out of the radio, the ham radio. He's like the only one that doesn't get to try it, the poor kid. And then you've got lead white kid, and he's great too. He's beautiful and precious and darling. So, and then kidnapped kid, who looks a lot like lead kid. Who's also wide-eyed and beautiful, and you don't want this poor child to be taken by aliens, which I guess is what's happening. And this is just when I'm thinking off episode 1. But yeah, so Will, cute little bright-eyed, not Elliot. Just give him a bowl cut and just call him Elliot, because that's what he is. I love the names in this show too, like Hopper the Copper. Come on. So yeah, there's that. The props, the sets, everyone's talked to death about how it looks like 1983. Yeah, they did their job. They made it look like 1983. Good for them. So I'm not going to tell you that a bunch of brilliant people did their job competently. Good for them. But I will say that I do love the opening title. That's just the letters coming together with a little bit of film, the little, when it's been exposed, it pops a little bit like it's on VHS tape. Oh, because I was born in 86. So I know you're thinking, oh, that's not long enough to remember the 80s. No, but when you live kind of mainly with your grandparents and you tape everything, and you watch them obsessively because you want to be an actor when you grow up, you watch a lot of old videos and you watch a lot of cable. And in the early 90s, a lot of new networks were coming on board, and they were the only thing they could air was stuff they could afford, which was old stuff, bad stuff too. So I got to see a lot of crap 80s movies, and I just feel all tingly when I hear that synthesizer in the opening and throughout the show. They keep it very synth, very 80s, very much like a very poorly produced 80s horror film. But really, yeah, it's creepy, it's eerie, it's so atmospheric, it works so brilliantly. The music choice wonderful so far. I hope that there's got to be a soundtrack somewhere, because let me just tell you a little bit about. It's just because of what I was doing. If I had just been sitting down and watching it, maybe it would have been different. But I was putting on my makeup and getting ready for work, and I just kind of finished when sister is making out with Steve, football hunka-munka Steve, the two teenagers that are making out in the bedroom, and Toto's Africa comes on, and I was just done putting on my makeup, and I was feeling it. Oh my God. And I was like, I guess you can make out to this song. Toto's Africa, yes. No, can't do it, because you're trying to make out with me. I'm gonna yeah, I'm gonna do that in the middle of our thing. So sorry about it, you can't do that. So odd but fun choice for that scene. I loved it so much. That's sorry, it's a little nerdy thing about me is can't play Toto if we're gonna be doing anything but listening to Toto. So anyway, What else did I love? Oh my God. So I got done with my makeup and I looked great. And then Winona Ryder gets that phone call at the end of that episode, and my bottom lashes were gone, and I had to do them again. And my cheeks. I was crying. And you know, I also, before that, kept thinking, this is such a Winona role. I'm so proud of her, and I love it when she is cast the correct way. This reminds me so much of Girl Interrupted. I love her in Girl Interrupted. That is one of my favorite movies, with Angelina Jolie, Whoopi Goldberg. Check it out. It's amazing. But she's kind of doing an adult version with kids of that, kind of. And then she gets that phone call and does her thing. And she's great. I gotta say, she's a type that I like, that I want to get roles like her. Those are the roles that I want when I get into film. Like, that's what I want to do. The hysterical, like, six feet under, that first episode where she gets that phone call. God bless, what's her name, that's in every season of American Horror Story and was in 6 Feet Under, when she gets that phone call. Oh my God. Anyway, so I love the acting. I love how stereotypical they're trying to make that time period, with how everyone's nonchalantly treating the disappearance of a child. It doesn't happen in that county. There's casual sexism, casual racism. I love that the kids talk like kids. They curse. They're not going to let them drop the F-bomb, obviously, yet. They may, like, once a season, like they do with BoJack Horseman, but if they do, great, good. That's really all you need. So, I can't really think of any more to say. That's episode 1. I think it's great. I can't wait to move on. So let's go on to episode 2, and I'll see you there. Bye.